Well, first I want to make sure that actually is recording. We have 4 minutes before we're done. Good morning. We want to get started pretty close to on time because I want to respect your guys' time, and the fact that y'all are here on time is actually great. My name is Dave Rogers. I'm the person behind Dave, the librarian, of the emails coming out. We're going to try to do as much as we can electronically this year. But first, let's start with a word of prayer. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this chance to gather. We thank you for being able to be a part of your kingdom. We thank you for the people who have come before us, people who are going ahead, and for the training that we're doing for the kids. God, we pray in your precious name. Amen. Amen. One of the things that I work with is the administrative side of the things. These guys do the games. Ideally, on game day, I will not be wearing a orange or a purple shirt. I'll be wearing the black shirt because it means we have enough people. Just sent my youngest son off to be able to get another SD card because I realized, oh, this one's full. But he's also going to be one of the people helping me with that. His name is Eric. But he's also going to be one of the coaches, probably with the team, the Sparks-a-Rama side. A couple of things to start off with. We're trying to keep the floor clear of anybody except for people who are wearing bands or badges, or we probably will have some variation on like a Tyvek thing for coaches, to bands on the coaches. If it turns out you have a special needs kid and they need to have somebody else up there, we'll give them a band. We don't want to have grandma, grandpa, photographer, photographer's assistant, photographer's assistant's kid, all up there coming up and going, hi, hi, in the middle of the things, because it gets problematic. Not as much of a problem with Sparks, more a problem with TNT, but we're going to say it in both places. We also say no drones.
The fact that you have to say that it's kind of comical.
The fact that I made that ruling last year on the fly is...
Did someone actually have a drone?
They were trying to get to bring it in to set it up, and I said, no, that stays in the car. Well, he doesn't have a rule about it. Yeah, actually, we did say before, no drones.
Interesting.
So now it's actually recorded so that
no drones.
No drones.
Feed your drone home.
Yeah, or leave it in the car. You could bring it in the car, and you can do a nice scape around the place. We also have chosen the venue at Elgin after looking at several other options. We did have a request to say, hey, can we get something closer? Can we go back to Lyons Township? Can we do various other things? Answer on that came back as not cost effective. People wanted to go back to having 4 circles. To do that, you have to get one of the big field houses in the area, and those are very expensive for being able to rent out for the day. And it's also coming up that those spaces are being used up a lot more by travel baseball, soccer, and lacrosse. Because in case you hadn't noticed it, our weather this time of year is not exactly conducive to practicing outdoors. So all of those teams are competing for that same space, which is one of the reasons why they can charge as much as they do, is because if you don't want to pay $1,000 for the day, and that's actually low, our cost would be higher. You don't have to. You can just not use us, go somewhere else.
We don't have enough teams to pay for that kind of thing.
And yeah, and we don't have enough volume of people coming in to be able to pay for it. It is a ministry. We can't. It's not subsidized by anything else on the sides. Beyond that, we do hope for good sportsmanship. But if it turns out that you're getting people walking in who are not supposed to be in the area, if we know the team, your coach may get a warning that, hi, we can't have grandma's photographer's assistant's kid coming on the field to be able to do the things. That being said, if you do want to have the great bokeh of the picture with your camera, with the kids right here and the crowd behind it, hand me your camera and I will be happy to take the picture for you. I mean, we realize these are moments that families want to have. We're going to accommodate as best we can. On that, I was tempted to say that both of you need no introduction, but I'll just leave it at that. Let you guys introduce yourselves.
I don't know who Marv is.
You don't know who Marv is?
No.
Yeah. Marv is a relative newcomer for us. He's only been here for 40 years doing this.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
30-something.
30-something. Yeah. And Warren, you've been,
This is my 41st year as a leader. I've been doing the trainings with Marv for 20 to 25.
so it's one of those moments where, we have especially great depth, which is one of the reasons why we're sort of recording this here, is because that way, when we have groups that are still doing it, that are trying out, that don't have a lot of experience, this is what they watch to be able to see what they want to do. So they may allow drones, their choice. Thanks, guys.
Thanks. We're glad you're here today. Sparks is a group that I